What in the world's going on here? You guys, I was trying to get my coffee put together. And, well, shoot. Here we are. I ended the video as soon as I got back. So, the stream starting video as soon as I got back. My gosh. The coffee's brewing over here next to me. I owe some cheers, you guys, and unfortunately, I think it's Coleman's favorite type of cheers, which are yesterday's leftovers cheers. So first is to Ranting Monkey. Thank you so much for the raid, my friend. How are you doing? Cheers to you. I'm trying to like gulp this down so it's just gone. And the next one is to Charles for the resub. 2 years. Is it seriously 2 years? Oh my gosh, feels like 2 months. I agree. Cheers to you. And that'll do it for yesterday's leftovers. Ugh. Gosh. Why? I always tell myself to just like chug it after stream and I always forget. Always forget. But I'm not wasteful. So. Coleman, congrats on being first and good morning to you. Jezriah, good morning. Hello, hello. Calco, hello. Drip Chance, hello. And happy Valentine's Day to you, my friend. Lady Iron, hello. Ursa, good morning. Welcome, Raider stream is just starting. We'll be a few minutes before Lutz arrives, especially when he's making coffee. Let's party. From the window to the wall, to the wall, till the meat spills out my hall, my hall. Oh, these Vikings crawl, crawl. Oh, skeet, 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 skeet. Oh, skeet, skeet. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, skeet, 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 skeet. Oh, skeet, skeet. Oh, man. Oh, man. Trip Chance, thanks so much for the follow. Something was supposed to happen and I was looking at channel points and things did not happen. There's supposed to be a new channel point redeem. Oh gosh, stop Twitch. I don't want to hear myself talk. Yikes, I can think of few things worse. All right, it's not that bad, but it's, you know, not what I want. Thanks for doing the shout out there, Coleman. And Calco, you got coffee right before I came back on. Caffin, is that Cannon Fate? Is that how you say that? Welcome in. Arg. So I was actually considering possibly, you know, if we had any interest in it, I was considering playing some Sea of Thieves today. A little switch up. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. You might be able to tell by my voice. There we go. I don't know why it wasn't showing up before. You guys, there is a new channel point community challenge, okay? Many of you know this, but some of you may not, okay? I have somehow made it, I've been a gamer for most of my life, okay? I somehow literally never played Minecraft. Never played it, not even a little bit. Literally never played in any way, shape, or form. And not only that, but I've very rarely even watched somebody else play it. I know extremely little about Minecraft, and so if we hit that goal, I will play Minecraft on stream. So there you go, something to think about. Something to think about. I know that we got some people that have been saving up some points, so so now you got something to spend them on. Loot's house things, Monkey. I'm not doing so bad. I probably sound sick, but I actually don't feel as sick as I sound. So, but I did decide to wear the comfy today. I lost track of time this morning and didn't end up getting clothes picked out. So I just like, screw it. We're wearing the comfy today. So. Congrats, CC3. Is it tasty coffee? It's not bad, actually. It's not bad. So it's part of my my coffee subscription. It's not as good as last month's coffee, but it is still pretty good. So much action for so early in the morning. That's what she said. Hello, Trip Chance. Good but tired. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Morning to you, Crumble. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Ursa, I was chugging yesterday's Cheers water. I left it on the desk, and it does not get any better the longer you leave it out, just so you know. Congrats, Mr. Cheese. Don't call me Mr. Cheese, Ursa. Makes me feel old. Mr. Cheese is Charles's father. Pray for me today. Oh, I'm sure it's going to be a busy one for you, Crumble. Best of luck. Godspeed. Yeah, just right. I never played Minecraft. I know. It's one of those where it just kind of slipped through the cracks. Just never played. So every time I think of trying Minecraft, just go play 7 Days to Die again. Is it... How similar are they? I know, like, 7 Days, obviously a totally different art style. Yeah, I've actually seen more 7 Days gameplay than I have Minecraft, actually by kind of a lot. Not to say that I've seen a lot of 7 Days. I've seen so little Minecraft. So I don't know. It never really got me. So Crystal, good morning to you though. You can contribute once per stream. And I do not set the maximum amount, Ursa. That is set by Twitch. I'm not really sure why they choose, like, you know, you can only contribute 2,000, but that's all you can do. So, but thanks everybody for the contributions. We're already at 18K. Wow. Oh, I should say you can contribute up to the max per stream. So it's 2K per stream. But I suppose if you wanted to break that up throughout the stream, you'd be fine. So but it's actually very enjoyable. You've never played Minecraft either, Calco? As I understand it, you don't actually craft mines. So very misleading. Minecraft, that is. Strategic games bore me out, but people like it. So yeah. Strategic? Is it strategic? It's my bedtime. Have a great stream and I hope you feel better. Appreciate that, Monkey. Seriously. Thank you so much, dude. Hope you have a restful sleep. Restful sleep. I love warm water, room temp water. You don't actually though, do you, Jezraya? I mean, so the water, we keep our house pretty cool. So like the water being room temperature is not really that bad. It's just the fact that like the stale taste it gets after, you know, sitting out. So Desmus, thanks so much for the channel point redeem. Don't you know that you leave the old water laying around in case the aliens land? That is true. That is the added benefit at the very least. So when I left the store last night at 10:30, we had 50 orders already pre-ordered. Holy crap. Nuts, how you doing though too? I don't know if I said hello when you joined in with the raid. Stargazer, nuts, as I've been told. Hope you're having a great day. You're younger than me. In my opinion, it makes you sound distinguished. I did it 3 times. Peachy, ahoy! Ahoy to you, Peachy. Pip cheerio. I can donate for 7 days. Well, shoot. So the thing to think about is I put it basically the timer that it was on. It was supposed to start yesterday, but for some reason I realized it wasn't going. It's because you set up the challenge and then you have to actually click the start button like back on the main, like you create the challenge on its own page. And then it goes back to your challenges and you have to hit the start button on that second page. And I didn't do that. So yeah, it was supposed to start yesterday, but it's fine. It really, the way I was going to have it work is I can add an extension, but I'll be out of town March 9th and 10th. So my thought was to have the goal run through that following week. So it'd be through the week of the 17th. And then we would try to do the actual Minecraft stream the week of March 20th through the 24th. But I couldn't extend it that long, so I have to let it run its course, and then I can extend it a little bit. So, Ursa, my goodness, thanks so much for the 100 gold coins. Move that coffee there, and then I gotta put this in here. Oh, that's what she said. He said. They said. All right, there we go. Maybe I should have put the number higher. Holy crap, we're at 22K already. 325,000, jeez. All right, cheers. Thank you so much for that, Ursa. Spooky, good morning. Akti, good morning. How are you both doing today? Oh, yes, I do. Honestly, I don't like cold water. Hurts my death. Hurts your death? I need ice cold water or it makes me sick. Last bits and hopes everyone contributes to Ludscraft. Dude, we're doing a pretty good job so far. I counted the number of streams. All right. So including today's, we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and probably 17 streams left. So 17, and that includes today. So what is that? What's 325 divided by 17? We'd have to get 19,000. So we're already well on our way. 19,000 per day, and we're at 22K per day so far. So yeah. Yeah. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone in stream. Whether you're taken or not, you are loved, and we won't judge you if you order pizza or tacos and flowers for yourself tonight. Oh, not at all. That sounds amazing, actually. Sounds amazing. You can order whatever you want. Fun fact, in Finland, we don't celebrate Valentine's Day. They celebrate, definitely understand what that is, which means Friends Day, which is why Finland is the superior country. I'll be more active post-workout. Sounds good, Spooky. Go kill it. Not it being the workout, not you, you know. Yeah, you can only donate up to 2,000 per day, per stream, I should say. But Jersey, ciao to you. Ciao, Papa Lutz. Ciao, Jersey. Spooky, my dear. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm moving to Finland instantly. Your teeth. Okay, I was going to say your death. I wasn't sure what that was going to be. Did I really say death? Yeah, it's okay though. It's all right. I usually do try to correct, like if I see a typo or something, I try to correct, but in that case, I really wasn't sure what the correct word was supposed to be. Hate saying this cough hasn't gone away. In fact, it's gotten worse. I have a doctor's appointment a couple weeks from now because whatever is going on is starting to affect my breathing worse. Don't really know what's going on, but suffice to say I'm highly annoyed and honestly a little scared. Have you taken a COVID test, Crystal? I figure I could probably take a COVID test today now that I've started showing like actual cold symptoms instead of just like I had, you know, a tickle in my throat and, you know, a runny nose. Since I'm actually starting to show some of the cold-like symptoms, I was thinking about taking a COVID test just to be safe. I don't feel like it's COVID, but you know. Nonder, what's up, dude? Hey, good morning, 21 months. Wow. I'm gonna say that in Owen Wilson's. Wow. Oh wow. Cheers. Thanks so much for that, Nonder. How you doing? Oh wow. Oh man. I did. I need more coffee. It's all right, Jezra. I promise. I'm not judging. I'm not judging the coffee nor the typos. Cold water makes you feel like death. Warm water makes you feel like death. Can we agree water is death? It's that dihydrogen monoxide poisoning. Happy V-Day. May our lizard overlords be kind to us today. Except Crumble. You can't order Crumble. Just don't order Crumble. But what if it's the location nearest me? Not your location. Wait, you don't work at the location closest to me, do you? Nothing wrong with a little heart-shaped pizza today, but don't you dare order Crumble cookies. Your local store is going to be making orders like crazy. I'll wait till tomorrow. And besides, I only want one cookie anyway. The churro cookie. And I don't think it's on. It's not true. I could find something else to eat at Crumble cookies, but that churro one, seriously, I need to find some sort of like bot or something out there that can detect when the churro cookie is back on the menu, and I need it to like ping me 50 times that day. What? And Nonder gifting a sub as well? My goodness. The Drawsticks. Thank you so much for that, Nonder. My goodness. Just missed the hype train. Oh gosh, you're too kind, my friend. You're too kind. Feels like a goofball after that statement. Hurts my death. It's all good, Jezraiah. It's all good. Every year I try to get people in the US on board with Friends Day, but they keep calling it that stupid V name. How we be? Doing all right, Nonder. I'm starting to get a little under the weather, but yeah, I mean, honestly, I really don't feel bad. I just sound like I would feel like crap, but I'm okay. So yeah. We're told to test for COVID twice a week, Lutz. That is true. Unfortunately, we do not have that many tests here. Well, we probably have the test, but we don't get that many tests. So generally what we've been told is if you start showing symptoms, you can test whenever, as soon as you start showing symptoms of, you know, cold, the flu, COVID, whatever it is, you can test out of caution, but they say to retest like 48 hours after you've started showing symptoms, because sometimes the test, you know, doesn't actually, doesn't always come back positive, even though you might be. So, speaking of, we just watched the season 1 finale of Loki. What a great show. I haven't seen like any of the Disney shows beyond WandaVision. Morning, Michelle. How you doing today? How's life been treating you? How's the fam? Okay, that's fine. No crumble. They're crazy busy. Twerk out time. See you on the other side. Twerk out like wild, Spooky. Get the old Valentine's Day, the day old Valentine's Day cookies tomorrow. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Honestly, sometimes a little chewier cookie, you know, it doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me. Took y'all a bit to catch up to that. Yeah, that's been a little while, hasn't it? For Loki. Just missed the hype train. Still worth it. Seriously, Nandra, you're a legend, my friend. Appreciate you. Hope work's been going well. Hope the fam is doing well. Seriously, can't believe last time I was on your stream and Zeke came on cam. I can't believe how big he's gotten just since the last time I'd seen him. My goodness. My goodness. Not recently. When the sickness I had a while back was around, I did, and it came up negative. That's also when this cough started and hasn't let go. Dang. Yeah, maybe just to be safe. Yeah. Sick again, Crystal. We got to stop getting each other sick. I woke up today with a tickle in my throat and occasional cough. Yeah, it's not. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I prefer that or not, you know, like having the, like the slow onset of a cold so I can sort of mentally prepare for it, or if I'd rather it just hit me out of nowhere and then it's over with. But we were behind on so many shows. I know that feeling. Tomorrow is discount chocolate and flowers day. It is, yeah. Sucking on a coldies right now. Is that what the kids call it these days, Charles? With zinc? I actually do have some coldies. I could have some of those. Zinc really seems to help me stave off colds. So you feel like they work? The thing is I feel like I've had them before and I'm like, okay, did it help? And I don't actually know. Oh. Never had to take a COVID test. Really Crumble. So you haven't like, you never felt like any COVID type symptoms in the last 3 years? Really push that swab up your nose. After 3 years to somehow manage to never get COVID. I've also never had COVID, unless this happens to be COVID, but like I said, I don't think it is. But I have not had it either. We get free tests in boxes of 30 by post. I know, and I'm jealous of that, Jersey. We can get up to, I think it's eight per person per month, something like that. I don't really know why that. I guess that's so that you could test. I guess that would be twice per week, wouldn't it? But me too, Nonner. At least if I start sucking as soon as symptoms start. Out of context, you know. But my mom took one of my COVID tests a while back. It came back positive, and I threw a mask at her and kicked her out of my house. Get out of my house. Loki's amazing. Really enjoyed that series. The cookies are good this week, though. I mean, honestly, like I said, I'm sure that you could have the worst week of cookies. Like what you think is the worst week of your cookies, and I'm sure I'd still like at least 75% of them. I just, I'm really not difficult when it comes to sweets. Really liked Loki. Maybe worth a rewatch before Ant-Man. Woodsy, good morning. How you doing today? Happy Valentine's Day to you, my friend. Chewy cookies don't bother you, but the peanut butter nipple cookies at Christmas time is where you draw the line? I didn't say I draw the line there. I put them on the, like, I love the person that made this, but you can do better, right? I made it on that list, all right? He's growing up so fast, for sure. Wait, Ant-Man is this weekend? We're all doing great. Glad to hear that, Michelle. Really glad to hear that. Jonathan Majors is one of my favorite actors. Super excited. Not sure when I'll see it, though. We have not gotten back into the mindset of like wanting to go into the movie theaters, and I don't know that Mrs. Magoots will ever be back there again, to be honest. And I'm sort of like, I don't know if I could rent the movie for 20. If it's a movie I really want to see and I could rent it for $20 at home, I would do it. You know, I don't know. Avoided nearly all the trailers. The only one I saw was when we went to Black Panther. Gotcha. Gotcha. Octi finally has what can be considered good news and might need to lay down about it. All right. Okay, are we allowed to know what the good news is? Little sister tested positive this morning, having attended Grandpa's 95th birthday tea on Sunday. Oh no! Is everybody doing okay so far, Jersey? Lay it all down, Octi. Hit us with the good news, babe. Never had a COVID test either, really. They're not so bad, honestly. I've had most of what I've had have been self-tests, but there was a place nearby when they were doing the, like the testing centers. There was one at like a National Guard facility near me, and it wasn't that bad. I went there 2 or 3 times to have somebody else do the swab, and it really, it wasn't one that needed to go way up in your nose, but it was, it's still a little bit weird to have somebody like just put something in you because they don't know what you feel, right? So anyway, it wasn't so bad. I was expecting way worse. We love good news indeed. I've also been COVID-free, never taken a COVID test. It's not actually a sickness in truth. I feel good other than being racked for months straight of coughing all day unless I manage to fall asleep. Huh. Yeah. My mom has had COVID. She said she tested positive last week, but she said she'd been having symptoms for like 12 days by that point. But she just, I'm like, I was very surprised my mom did not take a COVID test before. She's like, I really wish I had taken a COVID test after the first couple days because I just didn't think it was COVID. I'm like, well, probably going to be something that like, if you want to be safe, like as soon as you start showing any sort of symptoms, you got to probably test and probably way more often than not, it won't be COVID, but but anyway, she's not been able to get rid of it. She took a COVID test yesterday saying she felt better and it was still positive. So, doctors like to remind me that the viral coughs can take weeks/months to improve. My office approved the incentive bonus this year. That is good news. And it's almost 5K extra dollar dues that I wasn't expecting. That is amazing, Octi. That's awesome. Well, first of all, let me just say you deserve it, okay? But secondly, just happy for you. That's awesome. We all know Lutz loves a good nipple cookie. Well, listen, I'm not saying... I didn't say that I wouldn't eat them. All I said was there are better things. But again, I've not had Peachy's nipply cookies, so I've been suspected positive. Gwen tested positive, but local urgent care wouldn't let me test because it had been within a 24-hour period of her testing positive. Make it make sense? Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I think that they want it to have time to incubate so that they're not wasting a test, even though you are positive. And COVID doesn't go away that quickly. But yeah, it doesn't. Still, I don't get that. We got Harley tested a while after that, and she tested positive, so I never actually got the real confirmation. Gotcha. I think smoking on some green grass stopped me from getting COVID. I don't want to say, well, I'm not a doctor, but I don't want to float that out there as a possible COVID prevention. If you partake, keep doing you. But like, I would not say that is, that that's probably a reliable COVID preventer. I've never heard them call that. So yeah, peanut butter nipple cookies. They're not actually supposed to be nipples. It's just that somebody put them in the oven. Or wait, did they put the kisses on top beforehand? Before they went in the oven? I think it was before they went in the oven. And so they melted down and they kind of did look like nipple cookies. So, oh wait, it was Rolos. Yeah. And they melted into the cookie. Yeah. Honestly though, Rolos sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. Luke said those cookies are a cheap and easy Christmas cookie, thinking people just use the already made dough. I make mine from scratch, so I got to pass. It's true. Yeah, peanut butter, more like peanut butter bosoms. Am I right? But yeah, I don't know. I don't dislike those cookies. First of all, they don't make me feel Christmassy, and second of all, they generally are low effort. Like you just buy a pack of peanut butter cookies and then stick a Hershey Kiss on them. But if you're making them from scratch, they probably taste much better. Thought I had COVID after New Year's and took 2 tests over a couple days and was sure I had it. Nope, still haven't had COVID yet. I thought the same not too long ago either. Like, I got sick and I was like, Oh man, I feel like this is worse. You know, this is it. Tested negative like 3 times, you know. Maybe soap can't handle it. Strangling me, it's bad to the point of being hard to breathe. It's only my throat that I feel it. Don't take a deep breath without making a concentrated effort to do so. Yeah, Ursa, not Ursa, Crystal, I really think you should try to take a COVID test if possible. The thing that I've been hearing like repeatedly is a lot of people's symptoms are different, but it seems like so many people it's in the throat. Big sister's COVID lasted 5 days, but she was eligible for antivirals, and they did the trick, right, Jersey? Like they did their job. That's good to hear. Because my stepdad is on antivirals right now for COVID. His breathing has been affected, according to my mom, but like it's not to the point where they're too worried. So, in the words of the infamous DJ, you peaked. Big news for me. 3 years after losing my dog, I'm considering looking into getting a new dog next month. What kind of dog are you looking at getting, Calco? Any breed in particular you're interested in? Yeah. Lungs are coated with protection resins. Nothing can get through. I've never had Peachy's Nipply cookies on a shirt. I'm not surprised. Went nearly a year before adopting a new cat. It's very rewarding to open your heart again. You can feel the spirit of your past pet telling your new fur baby all the bad things they can get away with, right? And things look like they're going great with Sabine, Ursa. Rolos are nasty. You don't like Rolos? Really? Make a fake bakery shirt. Peachy's Nipply cookies. That would actually be really good. If Rolos were wrapped in good chocolate, we can talk. They're fine, though. They're fine. And what do you guys think about Milk Duds? Because they're basically Milk Duds, just with better chocolate and better caramel. Just going to go to a local humane site or animal control pound, see what's there, and find a dog I connect with. I love that. I love that, Calco. This is what we did. All our rescue and shelters in 30 minutes area, in a 30-minute area. Enjoy the process. Take your time. The right puppers will let you know, for sure. I had a golden quote yesterday that needs to go on a shirt or tote. So I called mom whilst I was in the car and told her about Gwen could start kindergarten next year. And I look over the window and Gwen is licking the car window. My academically superior daughter is now licking the window. I about peed my pants from laughing. Wow. Well, was there something tasty on the window at least, or? Hubby and I tested negative for 3 to 4 tests in a row before we got positive results with home tests. Really? Back in September. Okay. And you guys were showing symptoms, right? Like it wasn't like the whole time. Part death by chocolate, 1 part triple chocolate fudge topped with white chocolate drizzle. Oh my gosh. Where'd this come from? This sounds amazing. Decimus, hope you're doing well today. I got COVID once and all I had was lost taste and smell for 3 weeks. That was it. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad it wasn't worse for you, Desraya. Tested positive after 4 days of having symptoms. 4 days, dang. Did a strong positive test, and the next day the test was fading. Good. Do not like Rolos, Kit Kats, and Twixes are my fave. I mean, I like all of those, honestly. Pass on them dark chocolate for me. Dark chocolate's also very good. Kit Kats, but wait, how do you eat your Kit Kat? You guys want to know how I eat my Kit Kats? At least the fun size ones. Well, honestly, I'd do the same if I got the full size one at the grocery store too. I'm just biting into it. I'm not breaking it off. I'm just biting straight into it. And here's why. Here's why. All right. The best part about the Kit Kat is the extra chocolate in the ridge. And so when you take a bite of it, you get the wafer plus a little extra chocolate. You're missing out on it otherwise. Yeah, I'm a savage. I'm the same way, Woodsy. I'm the same way. I love Rolos and Milk Duds. Grew up eating both. Honestly, I didn't really think I cared for Milk Duds. They're not so bad if you actually like... Bear with me, chat here. Bear with me. If you suck on them, okay? Let the chocolate kind of just like melt away, and then the caramel inside gets way softer that way too. I have no idea what Rolos or Milk Duds, really? Not to my knowledge, just glass. Gotcha. Well, I mean, maybe the glass, I don't know. Maybe I had a hint of some sort of flavor on it. Strong symptoms, we felt horrible. Dang. Okay, so even with the strong symptoms, testing negative until a certain point. Rollers are wrapped in good chocolate over here, but the liquid caramels in selection boxes are better. Selection boxes? Just right eats one stick at a time. I guess Ursa eats one stick at a time too. Fun-sized chocolates are a crime against humanity. Don't disagree one bit. We should be giving out full-size candy bars at Halloween. I wish we all could, honestly. It's so freaking... Just buying the packages of the mini ones is so expensive, though. Wish me luck. Good luck, Crumble. You'll make it. You will make it today. It's gonna be a pain, but you're gonna make it. All right. You eat the chocolate around the edges, then eat each wafer one at a time. Wait, you do that? Reminds me of the fake video of Justin Bieber eating a burrito from the middle. Oh gosh. Made a post in LutzCon channel. All right, all right. No comments, no judging when it comes to chocolates. Yeah, I used to break them off, and then one time I was just kind of lazy and I just bit straight into it. And I'm like, my gosh, that's better. It's actually better. You got to try it. Try before you deny. In the words of Argyle, season 4 of Stranger Things. King size candy goodness for all. I would love to be able to just give every person a king size candy bar. But alas, I'm not a 1%er, you know? Costco has 15 pounds of mini candy bars for $10 reduce. Really? Maybe I should go to Costco. We don't have a membership though, but I do know somebody that does have a membership. Maybe they could put in a good word for me. Let's do sometimes suck on a Kit Kat until the wafers break. How about cheese sticks? Oh, I bite straight into it. If you just bite right into it, you don't have to touch the cheese with your hand. You know, you can just peel the wrapper down and then just hold the wrapper. I don't ever have to touch it with my hand. Also, come on, you guys. More flavor that way. Lutz, you monster. Heel Woodsy, I'm not a monster. No, you bite into it. So you get your fingernails all in your cheese? Come on now. Which one of us is the real monster? Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that football cream. We have big box of fun-sized chocolates with different flavors, mainly eaten at Christmas because you can hand the box round. Oh, nice. Yeah, for sure. What would you be your favorite one in that kind of box, Jersey? True. Only thing I'm used to breaking off in my food is someone's backside if they double cross me. Breaking off is my foot. I saw food, not foot. It's my foot and someone else's backside. They double cross me. I do not cut my spaghetti noodles because they're harder to twirl if you cut them. Depends on how hungry I am. Used to open Oreos in half just to eat the cream first. I get that. And honestly, what I like to do with Oreos is I like to twist them all, twist the top off of one. And then the one that's got the cream on it, I'll make like a double decker with another cream. So take 2 cookies, twist the tops off, and the ones that have the cream on them, smash those together. And if they're double stuffed Oreos, now you have a quadruple stuffed Oreo right there. That's what I like to do. And then I eat that. Ursa's going in for today. Today's the day of love, Ursa. Used to. This is the correct way to eat them. Liquid caramel, huh? I think I know. We don't really have much. I'm trying to think of like what we would have. Like maybe Cadbury eggs are kind of liquidy, but we don't really have much in terms of like liquid caramel. But that sounds pretty good to me. Lutz, we can be eating buddies. Definitely have the munchie mindset for sure. For sure. Got a bag of Toffee Crunch Oreos, and holy heck, they're amazing. Honestly, the flavored Oreos they've been coming out with, I haven't had a bad one yet. They have a Java chip one that's actually really freaking good too. Super addicting. So you can have your coffee flavored Oreos. But I haven't had any bad ones. And our Kroger, which is our local grocery store, local grocery store chain, I should say. It's a big
Who wants
grocery
coffee?
store.
I just made a fresh pot of coffee.
Exactly.
Hey, buddy, you want coffee?
Coffee Oreos. You want coffee Oreos? I do, actually. I would eat some right now. But yeah, the Kroger makes Oreos that they call kaleidoscopes, and they've got a few good ones too. They have a double chocolate one that's pretty good, and then also they have a unicorn one, which is like birthday cake, but it's all like sparkly and purple, and they're very much targeted towards, I would say, like 8-year-old girls, but they're very good. I like them a lot, and I do not care that they have sprinkles and sparkles. I like the way they look, and they taste good. So, hey Chris, good morning. How are you doing? Just finished a cream and double chocolate sundae because groceries arrived. I'm very jealous. That sounds amazing. Still obsessed with s'mores, and that's limited. They always sold out when they came out. The s'mores Oreos, I've never had that before. Do you like the white fudge Oreos that come out around like Christmas and Thanksgiving? Speaking of spaghetti, I'm making the girls homemade Alfredo sauce with fettuccine noodles for dinner. They love pasta and white sauce, as they call it. No judging. They're 6 and 4. So I thought they'd like to see how easy it is to make the sauce from scratch. Oh, I love Alfredo sauce. Like, if it's good Alfredo sauce, I love Alfredo sauce. There's a place nearby, and again, sorry, Iron, but there's a place nearby that makes a seafood Alfredo. I am like dying to go there. I hope maybe we can go there after my my indoor like competition. It is, oh, it's so good. It has so much butter in it though. It is not like, it is an artery clogger. It is not something I could have very often. It's so rich, but I'm offended by seafood. Oh, I know. I'm just trying to prepare you, as we apologize to Charles when we say coffee. I feel like I need to apologize to you anytime I talk about seafood. How's your Kroger doing? I can't stand mine. What do you mean? That is cute though, for sure. Teach them the ways of the Alfredo sauce. Sprinkles and sparkles make it all the more top tier. I agree. Only ever self-checkout, which sucks as an Instacarter doing larger orders multiple times a day. Yeah, that would suck for sure. Making a big chocolate cake for my wife today while I work from home. I'm so jealous of all of your guys' sweets. Oh, sounds so good. I love all Oreos. The white fudge ones, though, I know a lot of people that love Oreos that just never had them before because they didn't know they existed. But you put them in the fridge and they're amazing. I do really like white fudge Oreos a lot. S'mores are the yellow cookie with a marshmallow and chocolate interior. I've not seen those. I need to be on the lookout, but you said they're always sold out, huh? Well, it's weird. The recipe I found in one of our cookbooks doesn't call for garlic or flavor of any kind really in the sauce. It calls for nutmeg, which threw me off, so I'm omitting that and adding garlic. Oh, gotcha. Huh. Have you made it using this recipe before? There's this little hole in the wall type spot in Atlanta that has this seafood pasta curry. It's insanely good. Oh, that sounds good to me. Seafood is the most disgusting thing on the planet. Oh my gosh, you guys. Snacky? Hey, how you doing, Snacky? Well, since you have a very appropriate name, Snacky, how do you feel about seafood? But you're also Snacky the shark, so maybe you eat shark all the time. I don't know. Or your name is Snacky and you are a shark. I don't know which, but... Steph and I are getting Panda Express for lunch today. I can eat Panda Express pretty much any day. It's very similar to Taco Bell for me. So good. My husband doing the hard work today by calling the state to confirm our anchor program went through. What is that? If I may ask, I don't know what that is. Excuse me. Oh. Also, because Mrs. Magoots is the cutest, she got me this. It's a sugar-free heart marshmallow. Because she knows I'm trying to limit sugars while I'm competing and getting up to the competition. Excuse me, competition shape. A little itch in the throat here. I see food and I eat it. I've gotten much less picky as I've gotten older, and I consider myself a seafood lover as well in that regard, Charles. I am too. Mr. Peachy's been making the seafood. More seafood as part of his healthy diet and called me out the other day because I always complain about the smell. The smell is the worst. I really don't mind. It depends on what it is. I mean, like, I really like the smell of salmon. But for instance, like tilapia. I don't love that. So Okay, I've not had an itch in my throat at all until now. Might need to go get a throat drop. I order groceries online now, Woodsy, and try to sneak in something that's bound to be out of stock because then I get a 10% discount on the next order. Oh, gosh. Do you guys understand he doesn't open a window when it's cooking? Very smart. I just don't trust other shoppers, see what they do and how little they care. It irks me. All right, I might have to go get a drop here. It is, coughing is not relieving the itch so far. Never used this recipe before, no. Okay, hopefully, I hope it's good, Peachy. Sometimes, like, I feel like old cookbook recipes are hit or miss. Do you have a fan above the stove you could turn on, Peachy? We do. I would never think to use it, though. Really? Ours, we have one, but it's a fake one. What it does is, so above our stove is our microwave. And so the fan, all it does is it goes up and it takes a vent in behind the microwave and vents out above the microwave. It's so stupid. It's totally pointless. Marshmallow is mostly a Christmas thing in our family. Toast on a log fire. Marshmallows are, I don't know, we kind of eat them pretty much any time. My parents used to cook shrimp in like garlic butter. Excuse me, when I was a kid, and it would stink up the whole house for the rest of the day. I love that smell though. Garlic butter, garlic mixed with shrimp, I don't mind at all. Panda Express does sound dang good. What would you guys get if you ordered Panda Express? For Crystal, what's your go-to? Personally, I'm a fan of the noodles. I get the lo mein, or not lo mein, is it? Chow mein? I always forget. But orange chicken's hard to pass up, but I really like their teriyaki chicken, which is the one that's not breaded. And then they add the extra teriyaki sauce. They're usually very generous with that portion. Like if you get orange chicken, it's like one scoop and that's usually all I get. But with the teriyaki chicken, they give me like a whole breast. It's awesome. It sounds like a personal problem, Peachy. It's so bad. Mr. Peachy called me out for always complaining about it, so I felt really bad. I think I'm a shark named Snacky. Jury's still out on that, but I absolutely love seafood. Well, we can be seafood friends then. I guess it's just a New Jersey thing. It's the state's money back for owning a home in 2019. Oh, interesting. Okay. Thought every state did something similar. I'm not aware of anything here at least, Ursa. We have Oysterfest at the end of this month in Midtown. I'm so excited for it. Oh, what kind of stuff do they do during Oysterfest? Or is New Jersey bribing us to not move out of this overinflated state? Could be that too. I'm not sure. Sad face, have to go to my Arabic lesson now. Well, good luck, Calco. Good luck. Probably that because I don't think Michigan has that program. Yeah. And I actually looked like in Indiana, property taxes are about half the national average, which is both a good and a bad thing. It's good if you are like a residential owner, like I am, you know, just like a normal person, but it's also great for the rental properties. So they can just buy up properties and make a larger profit on them here. So that part sucks. But we're not in too bad of a situation with housing yet. So I made spicy wings on Saturday. They had a little bit of oyster sauce in them. They were really good, but we didn't clean up the mess until the next morning and the entire kitchen stunk like old fish. Oh, that would be, yeah, that's not ideal. Bad move, Chris. Or wait, never mind. There's an email from a teacher saying he can't do lesson day. Oh, there you go. Well, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but when Mom used to get spider crab from the fisherman, we used to banish her to the garage to cook it. You definitely shouldn't eat tilapia. I watched a documentary on it. It's riddled with cancers because it's been forced to breed in man-made lakes. They, like a lot of the fish farms. More loot time for you, Calco. That's what's supposed to, though. Just pulls smokes and shoots it outwards. I guess, yeah. I would prefer it to go up and out like the roof, so it goes outside, but, you know. My mother-in-law calls it tilapia. So that's what we call it now. Tilapia. Tilapia. Gosh. Have you ever had uni? Weird texture, amazing flavor. I don't think so. You triple order coconut walnut shrimp. That's it. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I've ever had the coconut walnut shrimp actually, because that's one of the premium ones, isn't it? You fancy pants, you. I'm in my taper and that's all I want to do is eat right now. Oh my gosh. It's so bad. That's the only thing. Like, that's why I don't eat my competition diet year round. I could get really lean from it. Like I could be really lean, but I don't know how happy I'd be, you know? Because I just love sweets so much. I love sweets so much. And for me, it's the sugars that really, like, limiting the sugars really helps me lean out. So yeah, unless we start coming up with some really good food inventions that the sugar-free versions taste exactly the same as the sugared versions, I don't know that I'll ever get to that point. Music, drinks, oysters, seafood in Atlanta, so you know we getting down. That sounds very cool, though. Lutz, do you get property taxes twice a year, summer and winter? Property taxed, you mean? We pay taxes twice a year. We pay in like April and October. But yeah, I mean, it's all done through currently it's done through my mortgage. So, because we still have a mortgage. Speaking of seafood, I ordered seafood in a landlocked state, Utah, on vacation. It was incredible. Shrimp and scallops in a Thai ginger curry sauce. Oh, nice. And it was incredible. But you should only buy wild fish for sure. I was behind on last year's property taxes, was low on funds, so I ended up taking a personal loan to pay them, which will be paying off for the rest of the year. Dang. Yeah, property taxes are frustrating, especially. Like that's something that's affected my dad. My dad got really far behind on property taxes, and one of his friends ended up paying them. And when his friend paid, it was like, hey, you can just, my dad's a carpenter, so he's like, hey, you can pay it back via working for me. And so that's what he's been doing. But man, I don't know if he's still doing it or if he finally caught back up, but man, my dad was working for him for quite a while. He was, yeah, property taxes in Illinois too are also very expensive. So that's the thing is, they sneak up on you because, you know, yeah. How much are the property taxes up there? It is 0.75%, 0.5%, something like that. Speaking of feeling like crap, I'm gonna go lay back down. Well, I hope you feel better soon, Iron. Yeah, you know what I meant. All good. Uni is sea urchin, kind of tough to find, but if you can, it's aces. I've never had that. Double chicken teriyaki brown rice and beef and broccoli. That sounds real good. Real good, Crystal. I also like the Kung Pao as well. So yeah, that's kind of my go-to is one order of Kung Pao and one order of the teriyaki chicken. And then every now and then I'll switch something out, but with the noodles. We were in talks of taking over my grandma's house, but it's kind of a blessing we didn't because property tax in her city are outrageous. I think her summer taxes are $2,500 dues. Her summer? Holy crap, that's more than I pay for the entire year. Like quite a bit more than I paid for the entire year here. Didn't the property taxes come out of escrow? They do, but my parents do not have, like my dad and stepmom do not have an escrow. They don't have a mortgage. So, which you'd think, oh wow, they don't have a mortgage. They must have a lot of money. Not so. Not so. We got Koro. Hey, Koro. Happy Valentine's, you cuties. My loins burn for you all. My goodness, Koro. How the heck have you been? How's life treating you? But yeah, so very personal dealio, but my stepmom is actually a widow. She lost her husband in a wrongful death. And so what ended up happening is like when she got her settlement, she bought that house. So it's not like, you know, they do not have a lot of money. It was sort of a thing where she paid for the house, which is great, but that money is gone at this point. Unfortunately, I mean, I can say my parents won't see this, but like my mom and or my stepdad and my stepmom and my dad are not very good with finance. And so when she got the wrongful death settlement, she did some smart things with it, but she also did way more not smart things with it. And so that money's gone. And so yeah, it's property taxes are, in my opinion, in the state of Illinois are downright predatory. So, and people like that who, you know, for whatever reason, if they don't have a mortgage, like they can really just, they sneak up on you because a lot of people aren't forcing themselves to save because they live paycheck to paycheck. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I miss Panda Express. We have a fake one at our mall. What do you mean fake one? Is it like, oh, is it one of the, I forget what they call those. I think I know what you mean. Panda Express Extra Express. The smaller version of it. I'm back in time for Koro's loins. Spooky, how was the workout? Are you jello-legged today? Def try the shrimp though, Luch. You won't be disappointed. I don't think I will be. That sounds good to me. I like coconut. I don't love walnuts in sweets, but in like savory stuff, I think it's actually really good. I'm sure I would really like it. Sweaty and swole, Spooky. Can't fathom being irresponsible with money. It literally does not compute in my head. Well, Peachy, I have some news for you, my friend. Well over half the people in the United States are what we would consider irresponsible with money. I'm not trying to like make anybody feel bad. It's just that we do not do a very good job of educating with that. That is just kind of how it is. So I'm not judging. I'm certainly not judging. And my dad is actually too proud. Like I've said numerous times, like, well, Dad, you know, like I can help you with this. And he's like, no, we're not going to do that. I'm like, you know, it's not like something it's children are supposed to help their aging parents. You know what I mean? And my dad can't work forever, you know? So it's certainly not a judgment thing. People have, it's hard. First of all, I'm not trying to get all like super deep on this, but first of all, we're never taught how to handle our money, like not in any sort of unified way. Right. And if your parents were not great with money, generally speaking, you are not great with money because you were never taught anything different, because our education system doesn't really teach responsible finance handling either, unfortunately. Listen, I'm not saying we should take it out of the curriculum, but they'd rather us learn about derivatives in calculus than they would, budgeting in high schools. I don't know why that is. I've used derivatives exactly one time since I graduated high school. And the only reason I used it was because I had a project in college which required me to write a program that could do derivatives for me. So then I would never have to do derivatives on my own again. So just as an example, I don't know why that's the case. We do that, but that's the thing. So it's certainly not anything that I think anybody should feel ashamed of. And just for the record, if there's anybody in this group that feels like they would like any sort of input from me on what I do with my budgeting, I think I'm pretty good at it. You can always reach out. Okay, I'm not going to judge or anything like that. And I'm certainly not going to charge you any money to counsel you on that sort of thing. It'd be from a friend giving advice as a friend, not like a financial advisor giving advice, So anyway, it's tough. It's a lot tougher out there than it appears. So, hey, M&M, how you doing today? Panda XX Express? It's called something else, but it's got the same type of food, just not as good. Yeah. Still trapped in my job with no end in sight. I'm sorry to hear that, Koro. That's how I live from an annuity from my lawsuit after my mother died when I was 7. My gosh. I don't have a job. I'm sorry that you lost your mother, Calco. And that's the thing, though. That's a lot of those people aren't taken into account, to be honest. Like, they just aren't. No, that's something different. That is something different. My stepson just turned 18 and wanted to pull all of his money out of savings and start playing the stock market. It took me a while to talk him off the ledge and explain that people that make money on the stock market actually have most of their funds in safer places. Yes. Good on you for that, having that conversation too, because that's scary. That's scary. To hear somebody wants to do that, because, you know, some people win, but the amount of winners are way, 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 way lower than the losers when you do that kind of thing, like day trading. So stop attacking me, Lutz. Been applying since December, and I've gotten one interview and 0 other responses. See, that's just wild. True Kelt, how are you doing today, though? Yeah, put the pride aside. I know. I wish my dad would, but it's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. I'll keep trying, though. I'll keep trying. You know, again, you guys know my family is. I mean, I grew up Christian. I myself am a Christian, but you know, we obviously see differently. My family and I on a lot of matters as it relates to our faith. And I don't talk about my faith very often because I feel like my way too many of people that claim to share my faith are extremely discriminatory. That's the main reason. But yeah, like my dad has said, he's don't worry, son. My dad always calls me son, which is I actually really like that. My dad always calls me son. He said, don't worry, son, God will provide. And I'm like, I agree. God will provide. He gave you this person right here in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Like we're like, you know, so anyway, I struggle so hard with that because my dad is a very, very stubborn in certain aspects. And for whatever reason, finances is like number one. So not cool, Cora. I'm so sorry. Have you thought of doing that online school anymore? Wait, there was an online school? Wait, did I know about that? If someone has the ability to help, why deny it? Yeah, I know. I feel the same way. Woodsy. No judgment here about how you spend your money. It's yours for a reason, you know. 100%. Yeah. Wish we had home ec class about money handling versus bake this angel food cake. I think home ec is important as well, but yeah, it sometimes I think it is approached the wrong way. I think it definitely is approached the wrong way. My economy class, what BS, and I hate the teacher because her curriculum was dog poo duty. Derivatives are not bad. We should do a group finance session. I mean, I'd be in. Struggling to wake up today? I feel you on that. Luce, if we learn about budgeting, the IRS and credit card companies can't keep the country divided via wealth and continue to tax us for overspending or late payments. Maybe you got something to that, Snacky. Might be something to that. Thank goodness there are tax professionals out there, though. Since we just got the house last year, we're going to a pro. Oh my gosh. One of our friends is doing our taxes for us, and my gosh, it would be... It's a nightmare, like, without him. I just can't add on more payments right now. Definitely. Plus, my father, when I was really young, I don't have a relationship with my mom, really, so it stinks not to have those people there to help teach, guide and teach you. 100%, yeah. Or even, yeah, and again, I'm sorry for your loss too, Woodley. That's extremely difficult. Totally get that, hun. I'm going to keep you in my thoughts and that you can find something better for you. Love you. Wait, you're a Christian? Is that true? Is it true that Christians mingle? Sorry, terrible attempt at a joke. We had no classes to learn budgeting or how checks work or any of that. I was 34 before I actually thought to ask my aunt about writing checks out of curiosity. Seems crazy, I know, but there are things I never knew. And that's the thing. A lot of people will argue and say, like, well, but the parents need to, teach their kids stuff. But the problem is, like, what if the parents weren't educated on that, you know? So God will not spawn money in. Yeah, and he's not saying that. I think what it is for him, what he believes is that, you know, during the slow periods of time and work where he's not working as much, like, more opportunities will come along. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Every year, read your dad, the parable of the man and the flood. I know. And I trust me. Trust me, I know. Silliness of government. We're going to take taxes out of your paycheck, but then we'll also stress you out by making you pay money to someone to do your taxes and file them. Our tax code is just so complicated. It's unreal. Nobody knows how much they actually need to pay, you know? Nobody knows. Mind you, I'm 35 now, so yeah, last year, yeah. Well, Crystal, I hope you were able to get the info you needed too. I will say my mom was at least solid, like decent on finances, and my parents were split, so I grew up living with my mom, and she was pretty okay at that stuff. So not amazing, but like pretty good, and it's certainly better than my dad. And so she showed me how to balance a checkbook. So when I first got a job and we opened up a checking account for me, like I did balance the checkbook and all that stuff. I did that usually every week or so. Saved my receipts, wrote them in my little checkbook. And then every now and then I would go to the ATM, and I didn't get a debit card right away, I don't think. No, I definitely didn't get a debit card right away. When I did get a debit card, then I could go to the ATM and look at my balance and compare it to what I had in my checkbook, you know? But I didn't get a debit card right away. Speaking of tax, nothing like in 2020 when I checked one wrong box on my W-4 and surprise owed the IRS like a couple grand because I withheld no income tax, apparently. Unfortunately, I could weather that. That is terrible. But yeah, W-4 when you're doing like your withholdings. That's crazy to me. Like that, we did something very similar where we withheld like not nearly enough. It wasn't nothing, but it wasn't nearly enough. And so it was the same deal. We owed a couple thousand a year too. And it was like, well, frick, like we don't have, like that month was tight. Yeah, we also could weather it, but it was, I think that was that our first year being married? Our finances were not great our first year being married. So yeah, it was rough. I don't want to be pessimistic, but I just don't see how things can just get better. Things don't change without something causing said change. Yeah, I'm with you, Woodsy. I'm with you. Dad got my brother and I books on managing personal finances when we both graduated from college. As cheesy as that is, they were good lessons learned from that. I'm glad that's, but see, that's the thing. Like that's not very often that happens, but I'm glad that was actually beneficial to you, Charles. Seriously, that's a great idea. And yeah, it sounds like, oh, you probably roll your eyes. Ugh, a book? Really? Why didn't you just give me some money? Well, that ended up probably being worth more than the money they could have given you. So I'm the worst. Meant to go to an ATM and get cash this morning after dropping the girls off. Completely forgotten. That means I have to leave earlier to get Gwen so I can stop and get cash out. Yeah, cash? You mean the COVID-infected grimy green paper that comes out of the machine? What is it? Can I ask what it is you need cash for? That's all right. We have, I have some cash here, but it's because somebody paid me back. Actually, my athletes paid for their entry fees into the competition they did. That happened to me as well, thanks to an error in QuickBooks. Jeez. I'm all good, just my situation being born with cerebral palsy. I only have a savings account and don't pay taxes, so my situation leads me to not knowing things that are normal, that to most are normal stuff. Gotcha. Still blame my employer because the checkbox totally looked like you have to mark this or you can't proceed. Oh, shoot. Yeah. As a member of an S Corp, not sure how my taxes are going to work out this year. I'm hoping I withheld enough and our new accountant knows enough to make sure none of us owes money. Yeah, I hope so. I hope that's the case. What we try to do, Ursa, and anybody else for that matter, we try to get as close to breaking even as possible. We do not want a refund, around this time of year, but we also don't want to see a bill at this time of year either. And I don't know what it's going to come out to, but we've already been told that we are owed by the federal government, but we owe the state government. So I'm hoping those kind of balance out and we do zero. A few years ago, we actually got super close. I owed the state. Well, if you take, I think we got a federal refund and I owed the state, or no, it was vice versa. I owed the federal government and we got a state refund. And when you combine those total, I paid $10 or something like that. It was like a very small double-digit number. And I was like, dang, I'm never going to top that, I'm never going to top that. So basically what it was that, the state had to end up paying the federal, because we paid more state tax than federal, but yeah, I don't know. It's just funny. I'll never top that. I've peaked when it comes to taxes. So, yeah, credit to you for reading the book. 100%. Money, please. Give a man a fish, he eats for a day. Teach a man a fish, he eats for life. I normally just go to an ATM, stand in front of it, and yell, "It's my money, I need it now." I only have cash because I sold one PS4 at a pawn shop yesterday. Didn't need it now that I got the PS5. Oh, nice. Can I ask what a pawn shop would offer for a PS4? If that's okay. Will all be singles for a V-Day striptease? Ooh, great question. I'm anxiously waiting the answer. Pay cash for Gwen's preschool weekly. Used to write checks, but the school would take forever to deposit them. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Pretty sure you'd have to get singles to me to pay me for that tease. We always owe because they don't take it enough from us after we cash out leave. Oh, weird. I didn't even think about that. The other thing too is like your standard W-4s. Like if you fill them out just without, in our case, like Mrs. Magoots has a job, I have a job. And so when you have like two earners in the same household, and you just fill out a W-4 as it's intended, it's meant for singles. Like that's something I think on Valentine's Day, it's important to note this. It's taking out at like, it basically banks on you being kind of like a single, with only a single income. And so it only takes out like enough for that income and it doesn't account for the other income or whatever. I don't know. It's again, it doesn't make any sense. But we found out that like there's a second page on the W-4 that if you add up all of your like household income, there's like a table and you can kind of look to see how much money you're supposed to withhold. Then you divide that by the number of pay periods remaining in the year. And then you have to set that as a custom amount of additional withholding. Because a couple years there in a row, we owed the government money. I mean, that's why. So yeah. Still so baffling that our tax system is like, we know, but you get to guess. Guess wrong, the consequences will be dire. Carnival music intensifies. You mean this? This is literally the music that plays outside the IRS headquarters. As everybody's like crunching all the numbers. Just this all the time. The tax season theme song. It's just always playing. I don't think we've ever had to, knock on wood. That's good. That's good. I mean, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, breaking even is nice because the thing is like from a purely investment standpoint, if you are owed a lot of money by the federal government, what that means essentially in investment terms is you've given a loan to the federal government that they get to hang on to your money for pretty much the entire year. And then they have to pay it back to you with 0% interest, which is pretty garbage, right? Because let's say you hold too much money and don't pay the federal government, you have to pay penalties on that, right? And so additionally, if say you had that money, obviously like you were not doing okay, but you survived to that point without your tax refund. If instead you had that money each month and you were putting it away towards like smart investments, you would be earning interest on that instead of giving it away for free to the government. So, yeah, that's why it's extra crap. It's legitimate. That's why some people do believe that taxation is theft. I don't know that I go that far, but like, that's why a lot of people believe. So, you got 125 for your PS4? Holy crap! Well done, Calco. I honestly would have thought you would have said like $50. Where's it delicious to make fun of the U.S. tax system? I always thought about going off the grid, but it seems so difficult when I'm such a big computer user. Yeah, that would be tough for sure. Mrs. Magoots wants to live in like a bus and just travel around. I'm like, yeah, I don't think I could do that. Does Jigsaw run the IRS? No, his games actually make sense. I should send you this van life guy's TikTok account. Granted, it's romanticized, but it's pretty. I don't have a good word to replace that. Yeah, tax season theme song in a van down by the river. That's a bop. Government, U.S. money, people. How much? Government. I don't know, but if it's not right, you go to jail. People like me, I worry for because if I've had so many normal things I didn't learn about money till later. I can't be the only disabled person on Social Security that is in this position. No, there's no way. Definitely can't be. Follow some van lifers would be good for my MTB. Oh boy. Sounds like a great deal. Are any of you interested in buying a bridge? Is the gamer van life guy you're thinking of? There's a gamer one? Sounds like it. Speaking of from existence and working in financial services for a while, I spent a lot of time working with folks on disability income and Social Security and budgeting and other such things. Yeah. Do that guy Spooky? He does have a nice setup, but I also mean off the grid, like fake my death, no taxes type stuff. Well, that is a little bit more extreme, I'd say, but I get it. I want to find a place to live that's out in the woods, far from neighbors, but also somewhere that I can still get internet. Yeah. I mean, eventually, I have to think eventually, like, you'll be able to get internet from literally every place on the planet. Unless you're, like, somewhere in, like, the Marianas Trench or something, you know? Like, I don't know. I just feel like technology's getting crazy. Word, only problem with people successfully off the grid is that you can't learn by example because they're, well, off the grid, right? You got to find somebody and be like, are you off the grid? And they'll be like, how did you find me? And they'll stab you. So you don't get any sort of like, you don't get anything from them, you know? If I get internet, then they'll know where I'm at. Exactly, yeah. I was thinking of it as the Mariana Trench. Sounds so tasty. The Marinara Trench. It sounds so tasty. You could fit a lot of tomatoes down in that bad boy. I'd get claustrophobic if I lived in a tiny home or RV or anything like that. Yeah, well, and also we have 2 big dogs, you know, so that's kind of the thing I'm thinking of is like, yeah, they'd be able to run around when we're, you know, whenever we're parked or whatever, but they don't like each other. So being 2 big dogs in like a not big space would not be not great. I think I saw some mozzarella sticks in the Marinara Trench. Oh, gosh. How many tomatoes do you think could fit in the Marianas Trench? I need corridor digital to make a video on it. I know. That'd be great. That'd be great. Shoot. Well, guys, gals, non-binary pals, we have a channel point community challenge. This is the first one since I think our emo stream way back when, which was like October of 2022, 2021. 2021 actually, wasn't it? So yeah, if you got some channel points that you feel like throwing around, we could play Minecraft for my first ever time on stream. So OMG 2021, are we old? We are, confirmed. Tell me about this Minecraft playing. Do you want to hold hands and kith in Minecraft? I probably do. I think the very first time I ever play, I'll probably just boot up into like vanilla Minecraft and just see what the heck. Like I literally just, I don't even know what, like I've never played in any way. I've never played like even for a second, like literally never even a second, you know, 'cause sometimes we get like my Cyberpunk playthrough. I've played some Cyberpunk before. I just didn't finish it, you know, didn't play for all that long or whatever. But Minecraft, never played. And I actually haven't even watched that many people play either for very long. So, yeah. I'd be happy to go back in my world where I was building a dome around a sunken ship. No God mods? No God mods, no. At least not for the first one. So, rip my cozy Wednesday morning Minecraft. Used to do that on Wednesday mornings, Spooky? They just did one on the scale of all the ants in the world. Really? Used to be obsessed with the tiny house shows. Always scratched my head though at the families who wanted to live in tiny mobile house. Yeah, that I don't know. That seems tough. I think it's definitely romanticized, like Spooky was saying. But 21 to the 21st power tomatoes. Yes, sir. That's awesome though. I actually said something to Dad about my knowledge of money a few months ago, and Dad said, "Don't feel bad about not knowing these things. The situation is not normal, so it's not shock. It's no shock, confusion about those things for you would happen. Definitely, yeah." Are these on your channel? I need to see this. I don't think the VODs are still around, but I'll try to find a clip. I remember seeing. Okay, so I remember seeing a clip of you from forever ago that was Was it you and Echo with like the cursed tunnels or whatever? I remember seeing that. That was an early spooky clip, I feel like. When Minecraft has the ultra realistic mods on it, makes it so cool. I'll try, I mean, if I enjoy it and I get back and I get into it, I'll try some other mods. But I think the very first time I just gotta do, you know, the original. As original as I can, I should say. First thing you do in Minecraft is punch trees. Will this be Java or Bedrock? Whatever's on Game Pass. So I guess probably Bedrock, Windows. Play no mod, then try the mod. You'll never go back. The house doesn't really qualify as a tiny house, but it's pretty small. Only like 630 square feet if you exclude the basement, which isn't living space, just a dirty old basement. I gotcha. Cursed Stones are still my most viewed video of all time. That's like 3 years old. That's awesome though. I'd seen that one before. But yeah, I know so little about Minecraft. So it'll be really interesting to see how that goes. I hope I'll enjoy it, but at the very least, it should be entertaining for you guys seeing how like stupid somebody can be about a game that's as old and as well known as Minecraft. It's just going to be all around embarrassing for me. So you guys ought to enjoy, I think. But I thought about it and I was like, I don't know that I really feel up to playing some Cyberpunk today. It is not because I'm like burnout on the game. I'm certainly not. I'm having a blast. But I just felt like, I don't know. I was sort of like, I thought about getting into Valheim as well, but I thought, well, what if I just do something a little different? You know, what if I looked at like the icons on my desktop and I was like, you know what? Sea of Thieves is kind of out of all the games today, it's calling to me the most. I don't have to play Sea of Thieves, but I was thinking about maybe doing some solo slooping, sailing around, seeing if I could find somebody to become friends with and on the seas. But love the chatting. We love a good chat session, of course. And hopefully I don't sound too obnoxious with my nose being a little plugged up. You can tell the guild was ready for a chat sesh. Were they? Play a dating simulator for Friends Day? Dude, somebody else had suggested that, and I did not know which dating sim to play. I've only ever played 2, I think. I've only ever played 2. I've played I Love You, Colonel Sanders, and Dream Daddy. That's all I've ever played. So obnoxious. I sound so obnoxious. Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh, I've heard things about that game. I've never played it, but I've heard things about it. Do I plan on playing HL eventually? So, Woodsy, don't tell him. Oh gosh. Yeah, I've heard it's not what it appears to be. That's what I essentially know. But that's honestly, that could be part of a larger conversation, Woodsy. The answer is I don't know. Oh, he's saying don't tell him about Doki Doki. Not what you're saying. Can we time out Spooky for his horrible suggestion? Oh my gosh. Watched a stream where someone played the Dead by Daylight dating simulator, which is very strange and bloody. Hercules has played that. Hooked on You, I think it's called. I gasped when I saw gameplay of Doki Doki. Yeah, I don't know the exact twist. I just know it's not what it appears to be. Kenna Deadly, hello. Do you know of any good D&D character rollers? Oh, shoot. I am definitely not the person to ask for. But we do have people in chat that could answer that. I'm definitely not the person. So. It's just a sweet slice of life dating simulator, nothing nefarious. It's not Twitch friendly? Wait, it's not? Is it that bad? Didn't Overwatch, wait, an Overwatch one did too? Hey, Schooner, how you doing? Ahoy! Slap of the sail, the wind whistling and the rigging, waves filling the scuppers. I like it. Oh my gosh. Schooner, how the heck are you doing? I mean, it is, but like you could upset a few people. Okay. All right, so here's the thing. And I'm in the midst of writing a Ko-fi post on HL, okay? I absolutely adore the world of the whole world, okay? I grew up on it. I have a special connection with friends over it, with my mother actually over Harry Potter. Who
wants coffee? I just made a fresh pot of coffee.
You mean coffee?
You want coffee?
But I also acknowledge that there are people that are just generally hurt, and so for me, I'm not judging anybody. If people decide that they don't want to play it, they don't want to buy it, they don't want to whatever, I'm not judging those people. Just like I'm not going to judge anybody that does play it and buy it. I would say out of most everybody's opinion that I read on like Twitter, I feel like I'm as neutral as I could possibly be on it. You know, I see where people's concerns are. I see where people's like hesitations are, all that stuff. But I will say this, like for me personally, I will not play the game on stream. I will not stream it. I will not like promote it in any way. As far as the question of will I ever play it, the answer is I don't know. It's not for lack of interest. I think what I will likely do, if I do end up playing, is I would buy a used copy of it, a used physical copy, which means I'd be limited to one of the past gen consoles, because I don't have like a newer console. So, but yeah, but here's the thing: even if I did play it, you would never know, because I'm not gonna promote it, and I'm certainly not gonna stream it. So that's the long and short of it. I'm in the middle of writing a Ko-fi post that shares like more of my opinions on it. But again, I only write 2 days a week, and I only write for at most an hour each time I write. So it's going to be, probably a couple weeks after the game is fully released. It's already been 4 or 5 days since it released. So it'll probably be a little late. It'll be late to the party. I'm certainly not trying to stir the pot. But just some people have asked me like how I feel about it. So yeah. I mean, amazing game, and I'm so soured on Harry Potter and She Who Shall Not Be Named that I just want nothing to do with it anymore. A lot of people feel that way, Calco, and I can't delegitimize that. That just, it is. It's tough. It feels like somebody kind of pissed in your Cheerios, Yeah. Don't want to give any more money to that thing. Exactly. And that's how a lot of people feel. And I certainly sympathize. Like, I think that those people, I'm never going to trash on anybody's decision to not spend their money on something. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I'll save the rest of what I'm saying, for the post. And then, cause I feel like I'll be able to more eloquently put what I'm doing, what I'm trying to say when I'm not kind of on the spot. So, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, Peachy. Excited to see your full breakdown of thoughts, Lutz. I've been wondering if I should do the same just to work through my feelings as well. To take on your weird analogy, my Cheerios are urine soaked for real. Wait, is that nobody's heard that one before? Did somebody piss in your Cheerios? Nobody. Yeah. No, Woodsy, you got nothing to apologize for. Seriously. Nothing to apologize for. The honest truth is that like I actually reached out to my mod squad because my mod squad is such a, first of all, it's a diverse group of people. And that's something I'm really proud of, is that we have so many different people in our community. And I'm really thankful for that too, because quite frankly, like, growing up where I grew up and like learning what I learned when I was younger, it'd be really hard to believe that that people that were different from me would find a place where they belong in a community. And so that's like, I just feel so thankful for those people. So first of all, I want to give a cheers up to the mod squad for just being awesome people. Seriously. We met on Twitch, but they're real life friends, and so cheers. So anyway, I reached out to the mod squad just because I just wanted their insights, wanted their opinions. And I do that sometimes. I bounce ideas off of the mod squad because I just value their perspectives. I value their opinions. I value them as people. And so I just wanted to hear like what their thoughts were on some things. And I actually reached out about Legacy specifically. So what I found is like in this community, generally speaking, like, we are much more open-minded and welcoming. And Kate, hello, how are you doing today? We're much more open and welcoming to people of all sorts of different like beliefs and opinions than I think what you typically see on just Twitter. You know, I think a lot of people, just because it's amplified, that's the thing about Twitter, like the most radical like voices tend to get the most engagement, and so you don't actually see, it's not always an accurate representation of how people feel. You know what I mean? And so a lot of people feel exactly like what Ursa's saying here, is that nobody should hate on someone who wants to play. And so I'm not judging anybody for playing. You know, and I think the vast majority of the people here in chat are the same way. So, but yeah, exactly what Spooky said. It's a tricky topic to tackle live on stream. You want to get your point across, but not misspeak. Exactly. And 100% Peachy. That is actually something I was literally writing this morning. I was writing about that exact kind of quote. So, I was glad to hear that someone who works as a game dev tried to clarify that game devs were already paid for their work. Yeah. Which is true. And that is true. They've already been paid. So I plan to at least touch on like every comment. I don't know, trope isn't really the right word, but every common argument that's brought up, because I've literally ran through, I feel like all of them in my mind. So I'm just a little tired of it. People who want to play it are going to play it. I'm not going to change anyone's mind. I've seen people in the community speak to both sides. 100%. Yeah. Don't judge anyone for playing it. Played or don't. That's your right, you know, but I don't like people telling me where my loyalties lie. Yeah, it is. Yeah. To the mods. I don't want to cheers the mods because they didn't time out Spooky for his Doki Doki suggestion. JK, of course. To the mods. States, I have, in fact, never played Minecraft. Never even for a second. Never had it on any of my machines. Never had it on my phone. Never had it on a tablet. Just never had the game. So yeah, it's, I know it's very weird. Because the game's been around forever. It's probably one of the most well-known about games ever. And I've never played even a second of it. Problem with online discourse is it's naturally reductive and wants to draw firm lines in the sand. There's no room for any nuance on Twitter, and things are so chronically online that I think it immediately misses and distracts from the larger conversation, misses the points of common ground, and pushes folks away. It takes more time and effort to be gracious and patient, not outraged, to find common ground and more understanding. People just want to keep their pitchfork sharp. It's true, unfortunately. Yeah. So sad people can't just get along. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm here for you, Lutz. I don't know anything about Cyberpunk or Valheim or Sea of Thieves. I don't know anything about most games you play on stream, but I enjoy you and the content and the community you've built. So if you want to play it, I'd watch. If you don't want to play it, I'd obviously still hear, but you are all stuck with me. Be thankful. And that's something we're extremely thankful for, Peachy. We're extremely thankful for. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that Marcus and Connor from Cyberlife, just simply meeting those friends, would bring us our friend Peachy? You know what I mean? Yeah. You and I think alike so much. Literally been playing Minecraft since I was a freshman in college. It's actually amazing that you've avoided it. You've never been curious. That's actually the best way to put it. I've literally never even been curious about it. It's not that I think it looks bad or anything. I've just never been like, huh, I wonder if I'd like that. I just went about my day for, I don't know, 12, 13 years. The last comment on this subject is that if someone is doing something someone is doing is not negatively affecting you or another group of people, then let it be. I'm with you on that, yeah. It took all these years for him to become curious. No, honestly, so Lala, how you doing today? What do you mean you're not going to ride with me to get the car serviced? Yeah, I don't know. You guys know I've been thinking of things that you could spend your channel points on, and for some reason I don't know really what it came down to, but I was just like, huh, I really want it to be something that could be kind of cool for, you know, something that is special to the community, but also could be interesting in general. You know what I mean? And so me like some dude playing Minecraft, some dude who's been a gamer forever, playing his very first ever day of Minecraft. That could be kind of interesting, though. Marcus and Connor. Only played about 1 hour of the game, had no idea what I was doing. That's how I feel like I'm going to end up being, Coleman. Happy Valentine's Day, Lala. We're starting a Minecraft community server. SMH my head. I'm going to backseat Lutz and Coleman. It's my turn to carry. You can't get into Minecraft if you're not a little mind curious. It's true. So you knew this was coming, Spooky. That's why you want to get so swole, so you can carry Lutz and Coleman. I'm good. Just going to do the adult things today, so I may relax. How's you, friend? Doing all right. Doing all right. I'm starting to get a little under the weather, but I really don't feel too bad yet. I'm hoping if it stays like this, I'll be totally content. So, SMH my head equals ASAP, ASAP as possible. Wait. If we're doing a community Minecraft server, I'm all effing in. I want you to know that you're a very special kind of Twitch community member. Having ride or die people in a chat despite what the creator's doing on a given day is so validating and important. It is, and it's not common. I mean, that goes for all of you guys. That if you tune in when I'm playing, like, I mean, shoot, even if you tune in when I'm playing Valheim one day and Cyberpunk the next day, like, those are two vastly different games. You know, that means the world. You know. Hey Phil, good day to you, Phil. How's your day so far? Spooky, you can carry me any day, right? Why are you making me cry? A lot of love going around today, and I'm here for it. We are a loving people, right? We are. I need a hug everyone button. I only have a hug individuals button. So you know what? It goes to the first person on the list, and the first person on the list is Coleman. I don't know how the list gets sorted. I don't know if it's alphabetical or what, but nope, it's not alphabetical. I don't know how that works. I think it's based on who chatted last. Hey, Candyman, good morning. Chat scrolled at me, but the offer stands for everyone. Rigged, unsubbing. Well, look. Look, you were the most recent person when I hit the button, so there you go. Gonna buy a Popeye's biscuit with peanut? With peanut? The threads are odd. It should show the last in the thread, not the first. Hugs everybody while dropping donut pieces. Ooh. Dropping donut pieces into our hands or on the floor? Because 5-second rule. Freaking liar. No, you had to type that P. No, look. It's all on my stream deck. It's all on my stream deck. I don't think the cord's long enough to show you here. Well, it might be. Look, stream deck. I've got a heart button right there. I hit that. And look, it's a list of names of people in chat. Okay? And then I hit one. We'll just hit this one right here. And there you go. That's how it works. Oh, another hug. See? Rigged. Coleman was the last person to type when I hit the first hug button. So when I hit the heart on there. All right, so look, it's Ursa. No, it's Woodsy. All right. I hit the button on my chat. Woodsy's here. Okay. Woodsy's the first name on here. That works. Well, I always knew Coleman was your fave. FH, are you just typing in here? Nope, it's me now. So as soon as anybody types in chat, Peachy's got to quickly jump in before I can hit the button. Fighting for hugs, right? Yeah, we love each other so much, we're willing to murder each other over a hug. I get Spooky, to be honest, they're a little sus together. Spooky moved out of the house, all right? Spooky moved out of the house. Looking for somebody else to move in. I'm just kidding. Speaking of Spooky, and Coleman for that matter, you guys, we have a video coming out on the tubes today. It is the extended cut of our last run in our Hunt Showdown session from a couple weeks ago. Coming out on YouTube today. So I hope you'll keep an eye out for that. It is, I think it's pretty good. I'm pretty proud of the video. It's the video. So I made the Hunt Showdown video the way I did. And I was proud of how that turned out, but this is the one that I really like. I was thinking about doing it kind of instead of that whole video. And then it was actually Spooky that's like, why not both? And I'm like, what? You can do that? So I did both. Me. I was gonna get the last word in. Don't you know that by now? No, I do know that. I do know that. It's one of the things that we love you. We love you for, Peachy. I'm gonna get you, then hug you. Spooky is the mistress, but Coleman is the actual fave. Oh, speaking of, you guys, I mean, I could probably just ask this in the LutzCon chat, but okay, so say this just is hypothetical for anybody though. I want to know, all right? Are you a hugger? Okay? Like, if I see you at Gen Con, all right? If we meet up at Gen Con, could I give you a hug, or would you prefer not to be hugged? Because it's okay. I know not everybody likes being hugged, but that goes for anybody, whether you're going to Gen Con or not. If all of a sudden we were going somewhere and we met in person, face to face, could I give you a hug? Or would you rather do like a handshake or like a fist bump or just like a wave, like a polite, cute wave from a distance? What would you prefer? Big dude, but deaf, a cuddly bear. Think spooky hug. I'm getting in my car and I'll see you in 11 to 15 hours. I think I've gotten a hug in like 5 years. Spooky's the mistress, but Coleman is the actual fave. Aw. I always tell my girlfriend I want to squeeze her till she pops, but I don't want her to disappear. That is good that you don't want her to disappear. A little boy thought the flower lady was so cute. He threw his letters down the porch to watch her bend over, and I was like, and it was like, OMG, boy, no. Oh, no. Was he got that cute aggression? Mrs. Spooky gets that way with me and the cat. That is also, Mrs. Magoots says that from time to time, too. Especially with the dogs. When it's taken after me in that aspect has always got to get the last word in. Legit, I'm the same way, Spooky. I can't keep my hands off Mr. Peachy. Oh, my. Does Raya's a hugger? Oct's a hugger? Spooky's a hugger? Peachy's a hugger? Hugs are honestly serotonin. I'm the anime tackle hug person? All right, Lala. Dap me up and hug me, please. Oh, you like... Okay, I know what you mean. I feel like Iron is deaf, a hugger. The dap up. The first meetup, no hug, for sure, for sure. Would you like a wave? Would like a bow? What would be the best thing to do at the first meetup, Joe? Depends on the person. You could def hug me though, Lutz. Aw, thank you, Calco. Give me a hug and an ooh-woo. Ooh-woo. Prefer not to hug, but we'll accept one if someone else is. Need to be really close to someone to want to touch them. For sure. I get that. And that is, I promise, I understand that point of view. Mrs. Magoots is the same way. She is not a hugger. She would prefer to, you know, not hug. At least unless it's somebody she knows really well. So, Ursa's not a hugger. Guess that's why I'm a cat person, not a hugger. Bad touch. I'll take Ursa's. I'll take Ursa's. Ursa doesn't want their hug. I'll take it. Really, Ursa? I'm legitimately shocked by that. You want a curtsy? Oh my gosh. I'm a big touch person. I try to check boundaries ahead of time, but I've got dumb golden retriever energy, so apologies. A bow, then a hug. That'd be pretty great, right? Pandemic has been amazing for me because I have a legit reason to be hands-off with people. Dumb golden retriever energy. You and my daughter are the same. She's not big to hugs, but give her a cat and the cuddle bug comes out. Group hug Ursa. Wish I had a big fluffy pupper at the moment so I could hug them. Pandemic has made me weird about touch, but it's mostly based on not wanting to make others uncomfortable. Yeah, definitely. I would absolutely anime tackle hug you, only if I can Naruto run towards you first. Oh gosh. It's been scientifically proven that you run faster that way. Okay, that's not true. That's not true. I am a scientist, but I'm only a computer scientist. Not a biomechanics scientist. Oh gosh. That's good to know though, you guys. I will legitimately ask. We'll put it this way. If you see me at Gen Con, aka LutzCon, or any other con for that matter, and you begin putting your arms out, I'll know. I'll know. I will Octane stim and jump pad in for a hug. You're also a runner, I would believe you. All right, well, if I have to be honest, coming from a track coach, don't Naruto run in the race, okay? You're not going to actually be faster. Your arms are really good levers, and you should use them to help you. Screwed up my chocolate cake, but I'm going to make the best of it. Oh no, Chris! Are you able to salvage it somehow? Can you turn it into like a pudding? All this hug talk makes me want to hug all of you so bad. Now I'm sad again. Speaking of Naruto running, remember that like Area 51 meetup that one time where people wanted were Naruto running around? Yeah. Did that actually end up happening though? Yeah, it was Area 51. It was. Gotta love Americans. Picturing Lutz in a lab building a computer and yelling, "It's alive!" I mean, I don't want to brag, but I've built 2 computers, 2 whole computers. So I could be sort of a weird computer Frankenstein doctor. Naruto run up on them aliens to clap them cheeks. 6 months, then we can do a big hug. Run in a serpentine pattern. I was supposed to be typing my med coding notes, and I haven't typed a single thing yet. It's okay, Peachy. You got time, right? I think. Do you want me to write you a note? Spooky gets it, right? So you're saying we should run like Phoebe from Friends before the tackle hug? That may be messy, Lutz. I certainly wouldn't run like Phoebe from Friends either. 2 whole computers, yes. I am practically, you might as well call me Dr. Frankenstein. I made them from different parts that I ordered separately. Still trying to talk Mr. Peachy into letting me at least go. I'll explain on DM and Discord. Okay, sounds good. My computer had a surrogate father. It's more of a brownie. I forgot the baking powder and baking soda on the first 2 layers. Then I added it on the third. It's going to be a brownie on top and bottom with cake in the middle. It could work. Ooh, brownie on top. Any way you could put the top layer on the bottom? Would that work? Oh, you said top and bottom and cake in the middle. Okay, no, that sounds cool to me. Sounds cool to me. I have kids. I have no time. I understand developing a check-in plan with Mr. P so he's not worried about me being unalived by internet strangers. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Sounds better than just cake. I agree. I know and love my internet friends, but he's mostly community adjacent. Yeah, and that it makes perfect sense. I get it. I get it. It's had a gluten-free birthday cake, and it was so thick, it was like fudge consistency, and it was gluten-free. I honestly like that, though. I like the, give me all the thickness in my my sweets. I'm cool with it. So I guess we won't play any Sea of Thieves today, unless you guys, I didn't promise it, so I don't have to like load in and run around and all that, but. Very fair. Remember my mother being worried about me meeting with an internet friend a while back. Yeah. The good news is, no, actually, that's not good. I was going to say, like, well, there's a lot of us, so the chances of all of us being creeps is very low, but I don't know that that's reassuring to anybody or not. So, girlfriend, sister, and grandma have, I always forget how to say that. It's the gluten intolerance. Is it celiacs? Time to lurk. Have meetings for the next hour and a half. All right, Chris. Best of luck in the meetings. I won't be on here much longer anyway. I've got about another 15 minutes. So will it help your case if you DJs there? So that's even more reason for him to join. Oh, that's true. That's true. Plus, we love you, DJ, and we'd love to hug you, DJ. More of an intolerance, really. It makes them super sick. It's more than intolerance. Yeah, for sure. Have a great Valentine's Day. You as well, Chris. Thanks for hanging out with us today. I could show you guys my pirate. That'd be pretty cool, right? You guys want to see what Lutz Magoots looks like in pirate game? I love Sea of Thieves so much, you guys. Also, another reason I was thinking of it, so the video coming out today is kind of a Sea of Thieves, video. In a way. So I was sort of like, yeah, maybe it'd be appropriate to play it a little today. But I'm feistier than you, DJ, to be honest. True. Even if it's prepared in non-gluten-free environment, they'll be vomiting. So awful for them. Oh, wow. Huh. That's not good. I feel fortunate I don't have an intolerance in any way, because and so much of what I eat has gluten in it. So much. And honestly, some of my favorite foods have just a lot of gluten in them. All right. I'm a gluten and dairy lover. Same. Yeah, same. All right. I'm loading in here. I want you guys to see Loots Magoots here. And who knows, maybe we'll load in and there'll be somebody real close by. And we can go give them a hug with our sword. So glad I'm not lactose intolerant. I can't give up cheese. Cheese or die. Oh, Jesus. It'd be tough to give up cheese too. The game is not yet captured here. I wonder if it will. Do I need to switch? Do I need to switch capture sources? Whoa, what is that? Oh, I woke the captain's head. Did I wake up on an outpost? Hang on a second. Let me see if I can is my pirate blind? 2 eye patches? Something's up. I don't know why. I don't know why it's not capturing yet. Okay, let me try this. There we go. All right. Here's Sea of Thieves if you've never seen it before. Although, I'm not really sure. Like, it looks very pixely from kind of far out. Some things aren't rendering quite the way I would have expected. This is the new Golden Sands outpost. Outpost? What does that mean? Outpost. It's changed quite a bit. It's kind of weird to think that it is a living, breathing world. The game is super pretty. Yeah, Golden Sands, they have revamped it. Outhussy. The Outhussy. All right, here is Loots on the Seas. Let's see. Which one should we do here? This one. Here's our pirate. Outpost. Yeah. Didn't realize the Fort Outpost was this fancy. Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? It is pretty cool that this world is like a living, breathing world. And, yeah, things have changed quite a bit over, you know, I mean, shoot, I've been playing this game for over 4 years now. And it's pretty cool. Need to feed your pirate more. He's kind of skinny. Oh, but that's what I like. Harder to shoot. Harder to shoot, my friend. Also easier to hide. Because, for instance, if I'm going to, like, hide over here in, like, a cannon, makes it a lot easier to hide. So, outpost. Pointy Boots, pop in to say hi. I'm running delivery. All right, Crumble, be safe. Be safe. But yeah, I don't know if we'll see anybody that close. Oh, that was weird. Oh, there's somebody right over there. Should we say hello to them? With no supplies. I normally don't run this this loadout quite like this. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I got the party boat cutlass. I got to show you guys this. And then the flintlock, I usually run the ebon because it's very very cool. Also has that little notch there at the end of the barrel. So it helps with aiming. But yeah, look at this. Look at this sword that I have. It's a skewer with freaking meat on it. And a pomegranate. That's my sword. I just got that pretty recently. I didn't know that was a thing. We'll go say hello. I'll try sail over there and try to say hello. I don't have a lot of time, so it's not really something I can... Can't really do it too secretly, sneakily, you know. Oh, wait, weren't they right over there? Or was I looking a different direction? They might have just logged out. Oh, wait, no, they're over there. No, that's a Skelly ship. Oh, they're over there. Ha! Okay. That was my problem. I didn't look in the right direction. Sword sounds delicious. Wait, that sounded bad. No, it makes sense. Sounds can be delicious. Oh, you mean because it's got the meat. Not a hugger, but a sword lover, huh? Ursa said, let me eat the meat off your sword. Wait, not a hugger? I didn't say I'm not a hugger. I don't mind hugs. I wouldn't necessarily say that I am a hugger, but I'm not somebody that's like, don't touch me, you know? Oh, you're talking about Ursa. I was gonna say, I'm a hugger, kind of. I'll take your hugs. I usually just follow the lead. I'm comfortable with whatever. If somebody doesn't want a hug, I don't want to hug them because then that makes me feel uncomfortable, that they're uncomfortable. You know? All right. Are they moving? They are not moving, but their sails are down. Can't touch this. Duh. No. On a scale of hugger to sword lover, where do you fall? Surprise attack? I didn't really plan on doing a surprise attack because I don't really have time. Actually, I was going to go find out if they are friendly. I don't know why it delayed me like that. I was just trying to go get some food over here. Pretty much just right. Only my hubby can touch this. Good to hear, at least. Grab some supplies for the effort. Oh, there's not much on this island, though. Three bananas and a coconut. All right, well. Let's see. Where's my mermaid? Where you at, mermaid? Oh, there you are. Oh, shot me in midair? You devil, you. Like the one geyser in Yellowstone. Ye old faithful. Old faithful. All right. Oh, I didn't realize they started putting coconuts in these barrels. That is, that's a nice upgrade there. Okay, they're over there with their sails up. And they're not a captained ship. I could not care less about my boat. So I think I'll sail nearish. And maybe shoot myself over there. How's that sound? We'll hug ex-coworkers when we have a reunion, though, but I'm not really one for the physical contact. Though if someone looks like they need a hug for comfort, I will provide. I'm complicated. That makes sense, though. I get it. Do those scales cross at any point? They absolutely do, Coleman. At least they do for me. Yeah, I'll try cannoning out as I sail past. We'll see how it goes. My ship is probably... I feel like we're... Actually, I don't really know where I'm at on the map, but I feel like I'm on the edge. Not yet. Not yet. All right, we'll see how it goes. Not sure how I increase my renown, but... All right, we're going to have a little bit of a swim here. But look at this water, seriously. Even under the water, and I know we, some people probably have some fear of the depths, but it's still so pretty. The sunlight coming through. It's just such a good looking game. Terrified of any water I can't see through. What do you games? How do you feel about games, Calco? Like if there's a game, like say, well, Subnautica is just kind of, it has horror aspects to it anyway, but like, how do you feel about deep water in games? Okay, my mermaid is not helping here. It's probably, with where it spawned there, it's probably going to spawn right next to the boat. Water is so well done that it gives me heart palpitations while you're underwater. The water, this is the best water I've ever seen in any game, which makes sense that it's a game about water, but, you know, even still. We've gotten extremely lucky that no sharks have shown up, so I think there's going to be one that's going to show up right next to their boat. We have the cover of night. Oh, they're harpooning some stuff. I wonder if they see me. Look at where my mermaid's... Is that my mermaid? I don't actually know. All right, here we go. They don't know I'm here. Not yet, at least. Sneak attack. Wait, are you fighting? I didn't plan on fighting. I was going to just hide out. They're moving stuff around. Thought you were looking for lubbers? I am. Kind of. At least. I forgot my watch died. I got to turn it back on. There's at least 2 people on the ship. I can hear them both. My mermaid actually was about as good as I could have hoped. It spawned way out there. Uh-oh. No, he said rubbers. Oh my gosh. I did no such thing. Oh, did he see me? No, he's just getting food. I don't know how he didn't see me, though. Oh, my gosh. Oh. Oh. I think it's a full crew of 3, you guys. How did they not see me? Look. I'm just right here on the ground. Can you sink their ship? I could try. It is pretty difficult to sink a brig with only 1 person on board. It is possible, though. Wow, indeed. I cannot believe they didn't see me. Put worms on the stove. That is true. You can do that. Or a banana. Literally all 3 of them came down to look at the map and did not see me. Oh my gosh. All freaking 3 of them. This is crazy. But they keep coming down here pretty often, so I don't know how I'm going to sneak over to the stove and have it light on fire in time. Oh, man. I can't believe this has worked. Now they're moving. Oh, man. Well. They're shooting something out of the cannon. This is not a safe place, though. Like, I know that they've come by several times, but this is not a safe place. I don't... By Sandy Shallows. Okay. Also, I'm going to become more obvious as it gets light outside. All right, now I'm a barrel. Do you think they will notice? Think it's more obvious? I think it is too. A barrel of laughs. Reminds me of the scene from Avengers Infinity War of Gamora and Quill having a heart-to-heart and Drax just standing in the open room listening. Smuggler's Bay. All right. Are they headed to an outpost, though? Barrel will be better on the other side, I think. Yeah, I think you're right. Okay. Stealing a ship possible? Not really. It technically is possible, but it's not very good. Look how obvious I am, though. Oh, he's looking. Uh-oh. That guy's looking around. They know you're there, right? I don't know. They shouldn't. Like, or at least they haven't been acting like they do. The only thing about the barrel is it moves like the character does. So you see how this barrel is moving, but the one next to it is not? That's the only downside about it. He's like, I can stand so completely still that no one knows I'm here. Also the fact that there's a new barrel. I'm going to try to go... That guy ran right into me and he didn't even notice? Are you kidding me? They are legit clueless. He thought it was his own member of the crew. He thought I was on his team, but you can run right through your team. But they know they're waiting to see what you're doing. I don't think so. I mean, maybe, but I don't think so. I'm also in a really bad spot now, though. Super obvious. Yeah. Zero way they know. They look absolutely clueless. My tankard is empty. I'm not sure how they can be so clueless, to be honest. I'm just curious where they're sailing to. Yeah, they just think... I wonder if it must be a crew of, like, randos or something. Like, maybe not friends, because I don't see otherwise. Like, I don't see how they wouldn't have found out. This guy's so drunk he can hardly walk straight. That man is drunk, yeah. Oh, man. Maybe he's drunk IRL as well as in-game. That is just wild, though. So I realized I never actually swapped my category. What do you guys... All right, what do you guys want me to do? I do have push to talk enabled. I do. Do you guys want me to try to make friends? Or do you want me to try to kill them? You know what I want? Oh, I know what Woodsy wants. What do you guys think I should do? I can try to kill them. I could try to make friends. I could just try to steal something of theirs without them even knowing. And sell it. Hug them. I don't know that there's a good way to hug in this game. Old Faithful. Okay. Steal a gem. Do they have any? If they do, they're on the upper deck. They should, because I heard them unloading treasure from the harpoon, but I don't see anything down here. Speaking of you, Old Faithful, right? Gosh, even though, like, this is... they've not even noticed I'm here, I'm still kind of shaking, because this is what this game does to me. It just gets the blood pumping. We could try to mess with them somehow, too. They keep coming down here, so I don't think putting a banana on the stove or worms on the stove or anything like that is gonna actually catch them off guard. They keep coming down to this lower deck. But yeah, I am shocked that we literally ran into each other and he's like, no, this is fine. Because that's another thing. When you are in a crew of people, this game does not allow you to get stuck on one another, so you actually just pass right through. It's only enemies that you can't pass through. So the fact that we ran into each other and had to move out of each other's way should have been a dead giveaway, even if they didn't notice the different color name tag. So, pretty funny. He just dropped anchor. Okay, somebody's working on the sails. Somebody else is in the water. All right, we're cooking a coconut. Shoot, he took it off. See, that's what I was thinking. I think it's gonna... Now he knows I'm here. Dang it. All right, do we fight him? We gotta make this boat sleep with the fishies. Good shot. Oh, no. No. Ah. Lucifer, this I can tell. I don't know why, but like, I didn't think he'd be able to hit me from that far away. So I was trying to do a sword lunge. That would have killed him, but oh well. Ah, well. It had to end at some point, right? So, all right, friends, let's head to the tavern. Yeah, he was looking for me for sure. Yeah, the coconut was a giveaway because he's like, wait, none of my crewmates were on the ship. But, oh well. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Well, friends, I got to get some thank yous, and then I do have to run. I got to get to work. I got practice later today. 2 practices, actually. So, Ursa, thanks so much for the cheers, the 100 gold coins. Coleman and Iron and Octi on the mod squad. Charles, Nonder, Drostix gifted by Nonder. Ranting Monkey for the raid. And Bookpunk, Coleman, Iron, Phil, Fresh, Curry, Peachy, and Spooky on Ko-fi. Appreciate you. Great stream per usual, Lutz. I appreciate that, Woodsy. Thanks for chatting with me today, everybody. We did mostly just chatting, but it was cool hanging out. Yo, Drewski, what's up, dude? Thanks so much for that. I barely made it. It's a stream, baby. Cheers. Cheers. Thanks so much for that, Drewski. How you doing? I miss Sea of Thieves. How's the coconut the giveaway, but walking past you isn't? That's a great question. I'm not sure. I think it was a different crew member. But heading back to sleep. Feel better? I honestly don't feel too bad, Ursa, but I appreciate that.
Who wants coffee? I just made a fresh pot of coffee. Hey, buddy, you want coffee?
I did not finish my coffee. I still like another gulp or 2 left. So, if we're not feeling well, go get better. I agree with that. Have a good one. All right, friends, I will see you tomorrow. Until then, take care of yourselves and others. Be safe out there. I'll see you soon. Bye.